Surprise special gift we want to give to someone, but what this person did in 2021 really isn't a surprise to anybody in this room, I don't think. In fact, I think most of you have probably taken some time to look at these awesome trophies that are up here to my right and medals that are up here to my right. Gene Elliott battled golfers from around the world and COVID protocols from around the world this year to reach the absolute pinnacle of senior amateur golf this summer. He won the British Senior Amateur, staged by the Royal and Ancient Golf Club of St. Andrews, and the United States Golf Association Senior Amateur Championship this year. It's rare that someone wins an R&A and a USGA championship in the same season. Here's some names that have done that. Bobby Jones, Gene Sarazen, Ben Hogan, Lee Trevino, Tom Watson, Tiger Woods, and Gene Elliott. Gene joined Paul Simpson of North Carolina as the only other person who's ever won these two events in the same year. Simpson accomplished the feat in 2010. In recognition of his year, Global Golf Post named Gene the Amateur of the Year, regardless of age, in any category. Also, I understand Golf Week magazine recently named him their winner of the Yancey Forward Award, which goes to not necessarily to the accomplishment on the golf course, but the contributions you make to senior amateur golf. And so Gene was a very deserving recipient of that. To commemorate his accomplishments, we wanted to get him something. So we contacted the USGA. We were able to get some reproductions, Gene, made of all of the scorecards from your matches and stroke play at the Country Club of Detroit. We also created the bracket, which signifies your, or helps remind you of your march to the championship that week. Gene, we've been trying to get similar from the R&A to do this British Seniors, but we haven't had quite the success, but we're gonna keep on them. So, Gene, this is for you, and I'm gonna grab one of them.
Yep.
Because we know you spend time in Florida as well, we got you two that are slightly different. This one maybe highlights your caddy a little more, Delana. So one for each place, buddy. Before I hand the mic over to you, Gene, because if you do want to say a few words, I'm going to give you the opportunity here. I'm also privileged to announce that we have plans to create a new monument or trophy. I'm going to call it a monument because we haven't really fleshed out the details of this yet. It's going to be housed at the IGA office and hopefully soon at a permanent Hall of Fame building that will honor. The plan is to only put names who have won an R&A or USGA championship on this thing. That means the only way you're going to get your name on this monument is to win one of those. The initial names that are going to go on it are Jack Fleck, who won the 1955 US Open, Ed Updegraff, who won the 1981 US Senior Amateur, Greg Reynolds, who was born in Iowa and won the 2002 US Senior Amateur, Jack Newman, who won the 2008 US Public Links, Mike McCoy, 2013 US Mid-Amateur Champion, Zach Johnson, who won the 2015 British Open, and Gene Elliott will be the only one who has his name on there twice, for the 2021 British Senior Amateur and the 2021 US Senior Amateur. Gene, congratulations on your monumental milestone this summer. Thank you for representing Iowa golf the way that you do when you play around the world and around the US. We hope you enjoy these gifts, and I'd like to let you say a few words if you'd like, bud. Congratulations.
Didn't expect that. That will be cherished very, very much. I've been playing this game for 50 years, and I truly think what I've accomplished in my golf career and what I've accomplished this year is because of people in this room and the Iowa Golf Association. you know, golfers in Iowa are not only great golfers, but they're great people. And we're all part of the organization, which is the Iowa Golf Association. And I don't know if it's the point events we have all over the state, or the Player of the Year point events, or what it is, but you know, Mike and I and other guys travel all over the country, and people come up to us and go, what is it with Iowa? God, there's so many good golfers come out of Iowa. And I just say, yeah, I don't know, we're just real competitive people in Iowa, I guess. I don't know, but you know, I think it's a lot, you know, we're trying to beat each other so bad in Iowa. If we go somewhere else around the country, maybe not so hard. But, you know, I've got a lot of people to thank. Number one is my wife Delana. You know, we've you know, since senior golf, you can play as much. I have one friend that played 49 tournaments this year in senior golf, but you know, she's my heart and soul, and I could have never done what I've done without her. You know, how many women are going to go to, you know, London and stay inside a hotel for 5 days and not leave, only to get tested? That's the only time we left. You know, we kind of call it this Team Elliott thing, but you know, one of the top guys on is Ken Shaw right here, and you know, he's the last 5 or 6 years we've been working together. He's helped tremendously. In a couple of weeks before the U.S. Senior Am, a couple little things clicked, and it really helped that week. And you know, there's a bunch of other guys that have helped me, and you know, I could go on for hours. Literally, I'm telling you, I could go on for hours. But the night before the finals of the U.S. Senior Amateur, big night in my golf career, I got 2 messages. And the first message, I don't want to screw it up, so I brought it with me. Honey, give me my glasses. Yeah, I got a big head. So, the first one I want to say is from a guy from Cedar Rapids, Ned Zacher. And Ned and I really aren't close, and we really aren't friends. Ned, we're both high school graduates, 1980, and we played this 1980 state high school championship at Finkbine. He was from Cedar Rapids, a small school, 1A. I was 4A. We both won our state high school championships, individual championships. So he went to Iowa State, I went to Iowa. I saw him a couple times, didn't really know the guy, but we knew each other's names. So fast forward to 2018, United States Senior Amateur in Eugene Country Club in Eugene, Oregon. Who do I get in the round of 16? Ned Zacher. You know, knew each other, but didn't really know. He moved from Iowa right out of college to New York. So Ned and I have a great match. He one putts the last 7 holes to beat me 1-up. So I lost to Ned, and I think he lost the next round. No. So anyhow, haven't really talked to Ned or seen Ned since. So the night before the finals of the U.S. Senior Amateur, he sends me a message. He says, "Best of luck, G. Tomorrow's obviously a very big moment, but you have been training for this moment since you and I played at Finkbine back in the day. Keep it simple. Keep your head still and enjoy the moment. It'll work. With all good wishes, Ned." And something about that, keep it simple. I mean, you know, you're in the finals of a national championship, and I just kind of, so I'll never forget, I'm on the first tee, and we're on that first tee for a half an hour. And they got the trophy there, and they're starting introductions, and the guy on the executive committee talks, and then the guy explains what the champion, all the exemptions he's going to receive, and all these things. And I just said, I mean, I got tears in my eyes, and I haven't hit a shot yet. And I just said, keep it simple. Just keep it simple. And I remember walking down the first fairway that day. I had tears in my eyes. And the other message I got the night before the finals was from Mike McCoy. And Mike sent me the link to Herb Brooks' speech to the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team, the movie The Miracle. And he said someone sent it to him the night before his U.S. Mid-Amateur championship match. And, you know, I you know, as soon as he sent it and explained it to me, I mean, I watched that 1980, you know, The Miracle on Ice with my father. I remember it, you know, my dad was explaining to me, you know, the Soviets are the greatest hockey team in the world, and they're playing a bunch of U.S. college kids. And, you know, you know, I just, you know, my partner, it just, you know, it inspired me. And then, you know, I replayed it for Delana tonight, the actual footage of the last like 2 minutes of the hockey game, and you know, and then Al Michaels, you know, he goes, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes. And they win, you know, and you know what? This year was my miracle. Thank you.